It's in the game.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
At the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Holding left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down. Play action now for Stafford. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now Stafford again. Jump off caught by his back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing his Stafford on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Stafford throwing again. That's cut beyond the marker. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60, 18.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Airing it out to start this drive. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Dolphins.
18 card, 18 card. 19.
Pass play now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. We'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down give to Robinson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Stafford now off the play fake. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 38 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
First down.
Let's go. 19, Cougar 19, Bronco 80, trap 60, trap 60.
He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
19, Lion, Panther 11, Panther 60 Maverick, 60 Mavericks.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Hawks 70, Hawks, Mustang 19.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Working quickly here. They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Cowboy 80, comeback team, comeback 60 Bobcats, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Marshall now in motion right.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
Here's a quick turn to the left. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Stafford now on 1st down. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st down throw here for Stafford. Forced out to his right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. He's got it inside the 10. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump-off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground. Dowdle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Jets take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be critical. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Offense in the hurry up here. Now Stafford to throw. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
19, go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. On target to his back, and we go Dowdle. Down to the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get their first points of this game just before halftime. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here he goes.
Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder it happened.
This is the Madden Championship Series brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw, Stafford.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Now the first carry from Marshawn Lynch. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Here's Michael Vick.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Touchdown!
Kyle Pitts,
an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. So it takes him just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Play action. Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. 3rd and 8.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's 3rd.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw, Vick. Now he'll tuck this under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Let's go now. Crack all 80. Ready, right?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
50 Vikings.
Throwing, Vick. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 8-yard line.
Now Stafford. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Stafford.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. To throw is Stafford. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Stafford. Looking for Crabtree, and it's It's intercepted. Well, they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
First down, the run with Lynch. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. Come on. 40-yard line.
65, crack all 80.
It's a play fake. Now Vic. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Vic showing how dangerous he can be with his legs, able to pick up the first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. What a run by one of the best to ever do it, Michael Vick. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there of 20 yards. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
They'll run with Lynch. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now this time they'll throw it with Vic. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And it's caught. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
This is taken at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On play action, Vick. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Now here's Vick. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
The first play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
18-yard line.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Finding Green complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Stafford. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Travis Kelce. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Jets have got it back to within a score. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Jets 7. Cameron Dicker.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. They work now on 2nd and 9. Vic's going to change the play.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Here's Vic. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And Audible here to get a new look. Vic to throw on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter.
Hey, check down. Cougar 19. Check out.
Lynch up the middle. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's DeMario Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Michael Vick. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lynch. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw, Vick. This is Fant on the short completion.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. Back to the ground, Lynch.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Vic. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Brandon Marshall, 31 yards. And the Seahawks have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Seahawks 21, Jets
team on the field now as they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. 180.
Stafford. Pass complete to Taylor. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
Play action. Stafford. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Ready.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. And that should just about do it.
1st down, Seahawks.
Ready.
Well, they're going to throw it here with Vic. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. So the victory here for